YouTube. So I'm back again, and I decided when I was talking about like pregnancy and all that stuff and cramps and stuff, I was like, I need to make a video about easing period pain. It's so excruciating how hard the cramps come. So I decided that it'll be the best thing for me to do is talk about how to ease your pain while you're on your period. And I looked this stuff up too because I'm like, my remedies might not be the right remedies, but I was along the right track. Okay, so the first thing is hydration. You have to stay hydrated. Most people feel like water causes bloating, but that is a total myth. They say that staying fully hydrated actually eliminates that bloating sensation. Drinking at least a liter of water will speed up your digestion and prevent water and cause that, those monthly changes, all of that, all that restriction, it'll kind of let it all go. So you want to drink whenever thirsty. And sometimes you lose that want to if you don't like to eat a lot on your period. But make sure you're staying hydrated because that could be one of the causes why you have really heavy bleeding. Also, number 2, reduce salt and caffeine. A lot of people, they do fast food and processed food with high sodium counts. Also, they drink a lot of caffeine, tea, and soda, which also has some salt in it. And that stuff, if it's too much, can irritate your stomach by causing gastronomical acidities that make cramps worse. So, you don't have to give up the morning pick-me-up coffee. No, 1 cup, okay. But you want to make sure that during the day, just drink water. And don't go to fast food restaurants. I'm telling you, like McDonald's and all that stuff, it's wonderful. I love it dearly. Love it. All my heart. All the fast food in the world. But it's high in sodium. And when we're on our period, we don't need that much sodium. Okay, so number 3, get enough calcium. I said that before. I was talking about a calcium-rich diet. Make sure that the foods that you eat, like broccoli, yogurt, cabbage, milk, make sure that you're putting that stuff in your body because you think that everything is okay, and then turns out it's not. And like I said, we lose so much calcium and iron when we are on our periods. So you have to make sure that you're keeping it. And the more calcium that you have that's natural, like that you're not, don't have too much calcium. Never have too much calcium. But have enough where it fights the muscle spasms, and also it can help you avoid cramps. And it also helps to lessen the flow of everything. So make sure, like, you may pop a calcium pill or eat some more foods that have calcium in them, but just make sure you're doing that. Number 4, do moderate exercising. I know what it feels like when you're like, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to get up. Why are you making me go to work? All this stuff. I understand you don't have that much energy and you're just tired. I get that. But you need to stretch your abdomen muscles gently with yoga workouts. Sometimes if you want, you could do a little swim routine or a jog or a walk, something. You could even go biking. I remember one time, this year actually, very recently, I got on my bike. I was like, you know what, my cramps, I haven't cramped all day. How about I go ride my bike and do some nice cardio? Let's just say this. I got a whole new appreciation for bikers, for serious Olympic bikers, because I was tired. My stomach started hurting. Not like I went 30 minutes fine. I was just busting it out, going full speed. But then on my way back home, it hurt badly. But I realized that you can't go very hard like you want to, for one. And for two, after the cramps settled in, after I held my stomach and that I felt like I was going to throw up, after all of that, if I felt so much better. My whole day was better because I did that bike ride. And I was able to go to a party after that, and my stomach wasn't hurting, nothing. I felt wonderful. All the sweat that left my body, just everything felt so wonderful. So remember, exercise a little bit. And I'm telling you, and even as I read, they said that it helps your blood flow and it helps the pelvic region, so you get a little relief from the cramps. If you're on a bike, you're hunched over. So make sure you do stretches before if you want to do a bike ride. And also, they say it helps with the discomfort, and the exercise releases endorphins into your system so you can feel more relaxed, which is what happened to me. So I'm glad I shared this story because that's exactly what they said. So next, eat some ladies, like a little bit, like not that much, like don't go crazy. Some, some, because I know I love chocolate, I love it, but you have to make sure that you're having it in moderation. And when they say some, they say a daily dose of chocolate during your period is just what the doctor ordered. A square of dark chocolate stimulates secretion of serotonin, which gives you a really good feeling. You feel so relaxed. You be like, oh, I'm in heaven right now. I love you too, and everybody. Like you're just in love with the world because the serotonin makes you feel that all the stimulating feelings you start feeling. You're like, hey there, yeah, I see you too, yeah. But it's serious. You start really feeling like that. So just make sure that you're listening to what the doctor orders. If he says I can have some chocolate, I'm gonna have some. Number 6, apply some heat. Now, you don't want hot, burning, oh my God, what's this feeling kind of heat. That's not what you want. But you do want heat on your stomach because if you stretch out the heating pad and like have it on there for a couple minutes, resting on your lower abdomen, the heat will loosen the tight muscles that cause the cramps. So if you put it down there and it works wonders. But if you put it down there and it's hot but not hot to the touch, it's warm, it will soothe your muscles and you'll be feeling so wonderful. You'll be like, oh my God, I love life. I love this feeling. Yes, I need this all the time. That's how you will be because that's how great it feels. Number 7, vitamins. Actually, this is the shortest segment because it's only eight tips. But number 7, vitamins. Make sure, ladies, that you are intaking vitamins that are sufficient in the foods that you eat. You gotta eat smart. You have to eat smart. You have to have supplements in your food like vitamin B, vitamin and zinc and vitamin C because that stuff is what's also going to help you in the long run along with this. And like I said, vitamin B and zinc are very essential to every woman's healthy reproductive system. If you want to have a healthy reproductive system, you need that. And I remember I was talking about in pregnancy, that's one of the vitamins that they also said that you need because it helps with cellular reproduction. So just make sure, like, I know I keep saying the same things over and over again, but I'm one of those audio learners as well as a visual learner. So when I hear and I keep reading things and I keep hearing the same things, it starts getting in my mind and I start really remembering it because sometimes it gets to the point where I take all notes and I write down all the links and everything, and it gets to the point where sometimes I'm remembering what I'm saying. I'm not even looking down at the notes. And so that's why I want to also have all these videos to help people so they can hear somebody saying it too, so they understand what they're really trying to do. And number 8, pop a pill. Now, it might sound bad, but it's not. Because according to Dr. Cheryl Pacquiao, I hope that's how you say your name, but trust me, I will have the link for her. She is a family practice faculty at the family, rewind. She is a family practice faculty member for and she's an educator for the residency at Banner Good Samaritan Medical Center. And she says that menstrual cramps are caused by a substance in your uterus. And to combat these bad cramps, she suggests taking ibuprofen to reduce any cramping, but also to decrease blood loss by 30 to 50%. So really, the medicine, you have to make sure it's the right medicine. Ibuprofen is probably not the only thing you could take, because I know people have allergens to certain medicines, but you can look that up as well, and you can see the properties that happen once you take the medicine. What is it actually going to do for your body? And like I said, take these tips. When I saw these tips, I was happy that I was already doing some of the things. But also, if you don't know it, just look it up if you want to make sure for sure. But I mean, honestly, I'm very happy with the results that I found, because I feel like I do these things and actually my cramps have been getting a lot better. So just try it and see if you like it. You don't have to keep with it, and you can always look up something else and tell me about it, so then I can repost and say and speak on your behalf and say that you found this and that I just wanted everybody to be informed about it. And that's all for easing period pains. Bye, YouTube.